Welcome back to Timberborn, folks. We've got good news and we've got bad news. If you remember end of last episode, we wanted to build this dam here so we could hold back all this water, which we have, as you can see, successfully completed. Problem is, it's a little bit too efficient in that it puts all of the water out here, which is kind of what we wanted to do a bit. I just didn't realize how big of an exit it was. Since we have last played, however, there's been some few little updates, and one of those was the way that water is. It kind of behaves a little bit different, a little bit better. Putting a few blocks around the water wheels. This is to kind of force a bit of change of direction. I wasn't getting good movement out of the water wheels, so by putting these blocks in, it kind of accelerated that. And we've got a couple of gates here to just kind of hold any water back in, and it also helps increase the flow water through here. However, one thing I didn't notice is this fantastic bit of land here. Well, when our flood waters start to come down here and overwhelm, they do sneak over the top of here, and I actually lose loads of water over here. It doesn't actually get high enough to make these gates effective like I wanted them to be. So we've got to change all that. It's making me assess a few things, and basically all of this water that's around our little green and pleasant land doesn't work how I wanted it to do. It just doesn't. What I've started up here is a little channel. What I intend to do with this little channel is, if I can get our water high enough for long enough, I'm going to build a little trench, and we're going to try and force the water down here to flow so we can actually start moving some power wheels and stuff. Of course, the problem there is all of this is subject to change because of how much of a headache it's actually causing us now. Not a problem. We'll deal with it somehow, I imagine. First things first, though, is I would like to get a district up here just so that we can secure all this off. So what we need to do here is obviously go into our posts and get these whatnots down. We need another district. So we'll let that kind of run through there and top this up a little bit, because we want this to fill up with wood so that we can get some builders to sort of build this. And the hope that then that will sort of bring everything up to a level that we're looking for. Might actually be a little bit too high. I don't know. I might end up making a big mess of this. But the idea is we want to keep the water flowing down here pretty quick, and then we'll try and deal with the mess that ensues afterwards so that we can see if we've got to delete all of these dams in here or we can keep them, or I honestly don't know. This little channel here, I need to narrow it a bit more. It's still not quite as narrow as we want, so we'll just levy this all the way in here. We've got a little bit of control here in this hole as well, so we've got gates here in the hope that if we need to, they'll escape over this little bit of damage into here. This little set of levees is here because the water coming out of these floodgates wanted to go back on itself and round this way, and this just sort of gets it around the corner first, gives it a little bit of direction, keeps it moving along nicely. One thing I did want to do over in this district over here is, because this is where all the scrap metal's at, and we've got the storage is pretty much full of scrap metal. Maybe if we could get enough power out of all of this, we could be looking at bringing our metal production up here. Just seems to make a little bit more sense. We just need to get a bit of force in here for the water so that it is absolutely pumping through here nice and quick. So yes, so this will put a squeeze onto this through here. It will stop it all escaping. Now I've got to be careful with this so that we don't overfill and flood way too much, and then I've got to keep an eye on all the gates and everything else, and eventually we'll be able to remove some stuff because we'll be able to hold back water. We don't want to hold back water too much. We need it to be in all the right places at all the right times. So that's why we've got like these pieces. We've got these dam pieces in here, so if this starts to fill up too much, it should be able to leak a bit. Same with this, be able to leak a bit. So there's enough leakage in theory to stop us flooding ourselves. Like, I have had a few problems actually flooding my main base, so food has been quite a delicate balance. I'm just trying to direct the water just so it's around us, around our island. So as you can see, the water is getting high, and it's starting to come over the dam pieces in all directions, which is really what we wanted it to do. So we're starting to get a little bit more control over it. We do potentially need to be aware of just how quick it is streaming through though. But so far it's okay, it's manageable. The pools are as deep as we want them to be, and they are where we want them to be. And looking at this, we don't actually need all of these dams at the minute. They're the right height for now, but I've just got to keep an eye on how much this is going to impact everything. So once we've dammed this up, then things are going to start getting crazy. The water for this place is a little bit crazy. It goes down really quick. I'm not entirely sure why, because well, the guys are pumping real well and they're getting on with it. We've got haulers posts and everything, but our water does seem to be getting absolutely punished. The issue that you got with the folktales is the depth of the water pumps. They're only like a depth of 2, so any deep pools that we could maximize, we really can't get the maximum out of it as you would do with the iron tooths. Water wheels are spinning. What's the power driven? It's not great. So in terms of power, because we are struggling when we come to a drought, we are going to unlock the normal windmill. It's be interesting where we can put this. In fact, can we put it in here? We can put it here right in the middle and we'll get another straight piece and we'll put the straight piece in there. Not entirely sure how efficient or effective that'll be. Might not be at all because it's in and around all them buildings. I'm not sure if they'll have that effect on it or whether it's something that will just work as you expect it to, but we shall see. Drought inbound in 3 days. Windmills are windmilling and it does actually produce some power. That's good. So this should be finished up here. Not quite. One more to go. Hey, we're looking good. I say we're looking good. We don't know until we get the drought just how well it's going to work. Wind is doing fine. 200 horses. That's good. Maybe we could put another one in. It'd be nice to put one on the back here somewhere. Maybe we could do that. We get a path out here. Do that there. Do that there. And then we've got a little bit more power from the wind turbines as well just to help us get along. This is going to be finished any minute. All comes down to who wants the responsibility. There we go. Right, so now what's going to happen to the water level over here? How low are these? They are 0.5. That's fine. Nothing's going over the edges. Okay, so the water coming in is going to be what it is. This is definitely above 1, so we need to keep that second row of blocks. Keep them dammed. But once it's come around the corner, it's not too bad. It does slowly peter out and go to nothing. I do feel that we could levy there, potentially opening up this little bit of area here for more farming. Where's our farm building? Here? Maybe. We will have to see what opens up when it gets that way. I just want this like a direct channel. This water's kind of standing around not doing an awful lot. It is what it is. The drought has started. So this is what we want to be doing. Those floodgates are up. Those floodgates are up. That is there. Every bit of water is now flowing the wrong way this way. So we'll just close them up for now. Unfortunately, it seems without the flow of water, we don't have any wind either, which is... It's different, I guess. It's different. The whole idea of having wind generation was so that you don't have to rely on the water flow, but it seems when you've got a drought in where you don't get any wind either, which is a little bit... I'm not too sure how I feel about that. It kind of seems counterproductive. We are 6 HP down on exactly what we needed, so that's pretty good. The wind is proving its use. So in terms of dynamite, we need an explosive factory. An explosive factory turns paper into dynamite. Now the problem there is we don't have paper either, so let's unlock the paper mill. And then what we're going to have to do is find somewhere where we can tickle the paper factory, which is just here for now. Hopefully get that built. And while we're there, actually, have a look at power. 1400 for the large windmill. It's unique to this faction. We still don't have the paper yet, so we'll just do another windmill. And we will want to slide the windmill in somewhere nice. Hey, we can put it up here. So what we'll do is, I'm just about to screw everything up, but it's fine. We'll delete this. We'll delete this. We want to go into power. We'll go here, here. Prioritize this one first. Yes, there we go. Oh, okay, they're doing them both at the same time. Awesome. Then we'll get our small windy thing. Get rid of our path. Get our small windy thing. Plug that in there. So we have wind, have no unemployed beavers, so we need more shelter. Do we have any kids? No, no kids, no unemployed beavers, nothing. Okay, so everybody's busy, no one has anywhere to stay. Let's have a look at our Tetris housing that we've got going on over here. We'll just do that. We're going to go up and up and up. We're going to try and give ourselves a little skyscraper of towers. I'm going to put another water pump in here just so it's a bit closer to the back end. So we need more water. There's no two ways about it. We're struggling with the old waterfront. These are done, so we can get another water pump in here. Says it can go a depth of 2. Yeah, it should be okay, I hope. Anyway, then we're going to go housing. Unlock the double lodge. Where's the door for a double lodge? That is also up high. Why has everything got a door that's up high? That's inconvenient for us. So we'll put a single lodge there. And then what we can do is get a load more single structures here. And then we can put another single lodge here. Run our path in. So we get a one-us there even. Get some more housing here. Just go up in the world. We're also being told our storage is full. So what we're going to do is we're also going to unlock more storage. We're going to unlock the big storage because it's 1,000. And this is quite interesting, this, because it's like some underground storage thing. It's unique to this faction. It can't have anybody build on top of it or anything like that. You know what? We could tuck him here. That'd be perfect there. Make that high priority because he's going to be needed. He's a big old chunk of warehouse. Gives us 4,000 capacity, which is going to be perfect for what we need. Back over here to sort out this. How's this streaming? Yeah, that's okay. You know, that's okay. So if I start power wheels here, then, you know, I've got to put a path. I don't even have to do that, do I? Get this all levied out, and then we can go more power wheels, do one more. Bush. Can we? Oh, it'd be so cool if we could just put that there as well. losing too much water down the side there, so I've lowered the gates a little bit more just to allow a little bit more water to rush through, which is then obviously accelerating this through here, getting dangerously close to going over the top everywhere. But it's okay, we are sort of prepared for it. Sort of. Now, farmhouse, what is your range? Oh, not enough. This is the problem that we've got. So we're now flooding in the most random of places, which has now washed out our entire island, which then sees us needing to delete a big gap so that we can actually let the water rush out. So I've got to get a balance going on. It's flushed over everywhere. This isn't working. We need to keep this at 1. But yeah, it's a bad day at the office when this happens, because this now kills out all of our crops that we've got going on down here, because we need to get the water off of them, and they're not coming off pretty quick. It's just getting the balance right of the water that we hold and the water that we let through. This is working. This is doing exactly what we wanted it to do. They're not very quick though, but it'll get there. So if we can get some logs going on, that'd be great. We've got 58 paper. Cool. Now we've got paper, I'm going to unlock the large windmill. Reason being, we're going to start wanting to produce bigger things. And I feel that this is going to be the guy that's going to do it for us. So we can plug him somehow straight into that paper thing. So we'll get him up and running. Get him going, and hopefully he'll give us some power when the wind's actually there. Right now it isn't. Yeah, there we go, excellent. So by narrowing that gap round there into the corner there, it actually seems to flow a little bit quicker, which is going to be good for us. Then also, because all this is going to go up a level, what we would like to do here is put in a floodgate. We want the floodgate of 3 to be in there, don't we? Yeah, there we go. 1 floodgate. Sorted. So that's going to save us. And why would they build that one first? That's crazy. How are we looking over here? Big guy is on the way to being built. But we've got enough power now just with the 3 little guys and 1 little turbine spinning ever so slightly. Water is looking better since we've built this guy, that's for sure. We've done a lot better with the water. We will unlock the dynamite factory. We will build the dynamite factory. We'll build him here so he's right next to everything. What could possibly go wrong? Had a change of plan. Instead of going up, we're going to go down. But in order to go down, we're going to go up first just to make sure everything's secure. These gates are fine to be removed, actually. It didn't seem to make any difference, so we'll keep them gone. This is works how we want it to work. This is all holding back the water as we want it to do. There we go. Our storage is wonderful. It's nowhere near anything. Awesome. So if we could get on to be building these, please. Should have enough gears by now, right? Only need 1 more gear. How have I not got 1 more gear? The drought has ended, so we're going to get a good old slosh of water coming in. Everywhere seems to be picking up pretty well. These boys have no logs. Are they getting any? No. We need to take some berries over there. Take some water over there. Take some logs over there. Let's keep these boys alive. There we go. Let them get on with what they need to do. Super duper. So we're going to have to try and do a spiral staircase. But it won't work because you need too much room to make a spiral staircase. So it'd be like this. And then obviously 2, 2 and 1 or 2. The stairs going there. And then that'll be our way up here. So our levees here. And then we'll just path it as we see. And hopefully they'll get to where they need to go. Water's now high enough to start coming through everywhere. Looking good, looking good. We just need more houses all the time. That's all. We just need more houses. So what we'll do, we'll just add more houses. This science can go, right? What we'll do, okay, so we'll change up science. So in order to build the observatory, we need, I'm guessing that's pine sap. In order to get pine sap, we need a trapper. Plus 500 science will unlock that. We'll put him right there because it's convenient for us. And we'll ask him to be top-notch buildy. And we'll get on and doing that. Now, in the meantime, we can look at building up here. So we'll get another set of housing up here. Put him this way. His entrance is here. Can we get through underneath there anywhere? Not quite. But what happens if we do it this way? So we do a 3 and a 1. Set of stairs there. This is going to get confusing, but watch. I've got an idea. I'm going to put a path under here. It brings us this way, comes this way, and then goes this way. So we'll just have to knock out this staircase, which will kind of kill off all of this, which is fine. Yeah, people won't be able to get to the houses for now. It's not ideal, but they'll be okay. They will find a way. Oh, we've got a beaver that's stuck as well. Oopsie. So we need to high prioritize all of this. Not worried about these in a minute. We've got to save that beaver. Save the pine sap. Water-wise, we're fine. We haven't killed ourselves off just yet. So So we've got to be careful again. I wish we could automate the flood base somehow. We've not been paying attention over here. This is the only problem. It'd be nice if you could automate this stuff. Plot twists. Okay, here's one for you then. We carry this on. A dangerous game that we're playing here. But I had a thought. And I don't know how smart of a thought it was. So I've had an idea, and it might not work at all because I'm full of bad ideas, mate. And the idea is we're going to have a little loop around our little island that we can try and control. So we'll get rid of this middle bit in there, and we'll just have a wall here and a wall here. Has everybody died? Everybody's died over here. What the hell? No water. Oh, we're going to have to migrate ore to the metal area. Okay, so we've got 2 farmers now. We've got water pumpers. I wondered why things were getting a little bit slow over here. So we built a little bit more of our power infrastructure. We're getting those explosives along the way as soon as we can get some more cogs and planks that seem to be missing. But we have that pretty much sorted. And then we'll have a look at trying to blow up some of the land around and try and terraform a little bit. See if we can't make something a little bit useful for us. Cheers for watching, guys. Take it easy. Bye for now. Bye, everybody.